What up, what up, what up? It's your girl, Labora Lee, and welcome to the Ambitiously the podcast. We got a lot to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about a little bit about some entertainment things, such as D'Angelo and his versus situation that popped up. We're going to talk about Tiger Woods. We're going to talk about, man, we're going to talk about Takashi, a little bit about Takashi 6ix9ine and his baby mama and their drama. There's a lot on the agenda tonight, so just bear with me, and we're gonna do our thing. But before we do that, y'all could check this joint out. It's called Tangerine Moon. It's an EP. It's a few tracks on there. Y'all can get that from any available streaming site. Shout out to Funky Air Production. There are also a few other joints that videos that I do want to get and play on this podcast because some dope joints coming out of Funky Air Productions. There's a lot of other videos too that I would like to share, which I think I just might, just to show a little love, but it is what it is. All right. No, I did not do my makeup tonight. I did not feel like it. Actually, I'm really, really tired this evening. I really want to go to sleep right now, but I'm gonna do what I came to do and then I worry about the sleep later. Um, I ain't feel like doing none of that. No makeup, none of that. I'm just keeping it cordial tonight. So if you do not know, on Valentine's Day, D'Angelo announced that he was going to do a versus. Now, this one is a little different than all the other verses that you've seen because those are more like a battle. This one was like more like a we doing this, but I'm bringing my peoples with me type of situation. You feel me? So he had people on there with him like Erica Badu, Jill Scott. I'm sorry, he had, let's see who all he had. Hold on, I want to get to that. But all right, so his DJ was DJ Scratch. My bad, I had the wrong people on it. My bad. I'm talking on my neck today. I told you I'm tired. I don't know why I'm so tired. But anyway, DJ Scratch was his DJ. He had her on there with him, Redman and Method Man, of course, because you already know how that is. We already know what it is. I like the concept. I like the concept of not necessarily doing a competition thing like you play. I just want a body of work. That's what it and with the way that versus has been set up lately, it's been getting like more unauthentic as we go by. It's too like what's the word I want to look? What's the word I'm looking for? It's just like too grand. They took the fun out of it a little bit. So I'm glad that D'Angelo changed it up. He did the joint at the Apollo. So it is what it is. I love the idea that I do love D'Angelo. He's dope as fuck. He always been to me though. Like from the first when he first hit the scene, you know, he was just dope. Now we're gonna talk about something else. I forgot to mention this in the beginning, but we're gonna talk about this a little bit, not too much, but enough, right? So the CEO of Goya Food falsely says election was illegitimate and that Trump is the real legitimate and actual president. Damn, Goya. I like that brand on the food tip. I don't know if I could support you no more. I do. Like I love their yellow rice and I love their oh my gosh, their red beans. Oh my goodness, Goya, why? I'm not going to dig too deep in that, but I felt like, what? Like, how many times do they have to prove that he didn't win? I'm just confused. Like, how many times is going to go through that? They did the recount. The people didn't want him. Let it go. Like, man. All right. So, in other entertainment news, Matthew Knowles says that he's departing from the music industry. Um, he announced that he'll be retiring. I'm retiring. In the next 2 years, I will have to transition completely out of music. I'm out of the music industry. He Knowles states. My plan is to be completely dedicated to mentoring academia. In academia, there's nothing negative. The decision, with his decision, that's what he says. I'm personally ready to move on. I'll continue to teach about the music business. Uh, I mean, everybody know who Matthew Knowles is, and things kind of transitioned a little bit for him when it came for Beyonce because she got older and she started making her own life decisions. So things got a little tricky for him. Um, but he said he's out. Now, one thing I don't think a lot of people know about Matthew Knowles, though, even though he had, transitioned to management as Beyonce's father, he became the manager of, Girls Town, which was the first group they had, and then Destiny's Child, which is the second group that they had. And then her as well on a solo tip in the beginning. But I think once that part was dead and she started making decisions that she wanted to move, and how he came in and that happened and all that, and he started helping her a little bit. You feel me? Like I think that was the end of him, and he tried with a few other little groups. You feel me? A few other little talents, but it ain't really pan out for him. What panned out the most, unfortunately for Matthew Knowles, is the many babies that he fought. That's what panned out for him. And then Tina, she moved on and did her thing. But one thing about him before he was a manager, that was what I was getting to. Matthew Knowles was like a businessman. He's an educated man. So, good for him. Maybe you need to get out of this industry. It don't seem like it's working out for you right now, Knowles. All right. So we're gonna move on. We are going to move on. Hold on. Yeah, I'll be putting my stories where I want them, and then I gotta go find them. I need a little bit more order in my life to the point that hold on, I'm gonna do it like this. To the point that like even when I send myself stories like this, I need to have a better storage system of doing so. All right, so let's keep it moving. All right, so now we are going to talk about actually the Golden Globes. I don't know if many of you guys know that they, came up recently, but well, their categories have no the results as well. So for Best Actor in a Drama, that went to Chadwick Boseman, and that was for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. I don't know if you've seen that. I've actually seen it, and it was pretty damn good. Like I like period pieces, so I like that one. And then the young lady, she's actually a very talented singer. But she's playing in a role as Billie Holiday right now, and I'm gonna tell you her name in a minute. Her name is Andra Day, or Andra Day, or Andra Day. She played as Billie Holiday in the United States versus Billie Holiday. I haven't seen that joint yet. I've been seeing like a lot of trailers and a lot of interviews that she's been doing. as well as Lee Daniels. So I want to check that joint out because it looks like it's gonna be freaking good. And it's Billie Holiday, so it's Baltimore all day. I represent for our peoples that came up out of Baltimore. So that was dope. But she did win. And so I don't think things as far as award ceremonies are the same for people anymore. I don't think that people watch them as much. And then with all that's going on in the world, is like, yeah, that could be a distraction, but really not really. All right, so I am gonna shout my girls out real quick, and then we are gonna get to the next story. Hold up, but let's do this. Shout out to Reese Jordan. She is off today, but love her, love her, love her. She does a podcast called Movie Slayer, where she's going to tell you all about the latest and greatest movies that are playing, and movies you probably always have. I mean, you have probably all already seen. But the thing is, she might make you look at it in a different way. So you can catch her out as Movie Slayer 8, or you can find her on Facebook. Her name is Reese Jordan. She is also my producer. So holla at her. Go check out her podcast. Next, we're going to holler at Boozy Treats. Shout out to Boozy Treats. She always chefing it up. If you don't know, her treats are infused with alcohol. They are really good. Her name is Chanel Hanks. She is my friend on Facebook. If you're looking for her on there, you can also find her on Instagram at Boozy Treats. Go look her up. Go get some of her treats. And it's a Black-owned business. What you going to do with that? How you going to go wrong with that? Anyway, let's move along. So, let's talk about Tiger Woods. Hopefully, you guys are paying attention, but Tiger Woods was recently in an accident, and actually in the accident, the car had tumbled over a few times, so he was taken to the hospital. But during the recent tournament, during this recent PGA tournament, his fellow golfers and some fans all decided to wear red in honor of Tiger. And what he said was, "It is hard to explain how touching today was when I turned on the TV and saw all the red shirts. To every golfer and every fan, you are truly helping me get through this tough time." Yeah, Tiger, love you, baby, but you should probably stop driving. You don't really have good luck in cars. I think this is the third accident that you've had. So yeah, just chill, get a chauffeur, let him drive you around. That way, whatever you want to do, you can do it, and you ain't gotta worry about any accidents or anything like that. You feel me? Or just stop freaking drinking altogether. Now I want to show you. Hold on. I want to show y'all something. Y'all remember Ari Spears? He was on, what was that, Mad TV? He's done comedy for a while, but we're gonna listen to what he got to say real quick. And his thoughts are on today's state of hip hop. So I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna let it play out, but I'm gonna share it with y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna share it with y'all real quick. So I found this very interesting. Hold on. Share the audio. Let's go. All right, so
from NBA young boy to Lil Baby to Rondo, none of them sound different. There's no individuality or originality. Yo, what up, it's your boy Ari Spears, aka Old Head. Listen, I want to ask the young generation a question, seriously. How is it that y'all don't get bored with the current state of hip hop and what y'all are doing in rap? When everything sounds the same, the melody the same, the beat the same, the cadence the same, the flow the same, everything auto-tune. From NBA young boy to Lil Baby to Rondo, none of you sound different. There's no individuality or originality. Yeah, yeah. Yo, what up? It's your boy.
All right, so I guess my question to y'all would be: do y'all agree and do you disagree? Like I said, it's some music, and I'm not gonna play all of the rappers, the newer age rappers for sure. Like it's some rappers out here that I rock with because they dope, and I get what they got going on. But do you agree with Aries, or do you feel like he should lay up on the younger niggas? I don't know. I have this conversation all the time with my significant other about, sometimes we got to take ourselves out of it, and then also that what works for us as an older generation might not work for the younger generation. And what you gonna do? You just gotta take that and keep it moving. But I feel him a lot on a lot of these dudes. I'm not. I don't uh, fully agree, but I don't fully disagree either. Like some of these dudes out here sound exactly the same to me. Let me give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example. So you had Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke had his own little, but he had a little bit of that 50 swagger too. But he had his own little, sound or whatever what he had going on. Now it's dudes out here trying to sound just like Pop Smoke. I'm just saying. All right, so Danny Lee, I don't know if y'all know who she is. She got a song called Easy with Chris Brown. I'm sorry. And I like the song. I really did like that song. That song bumps. But she been a recent controversy because she was rocking with the baby. She had, slid in there real quick and started messing with him, even though he already had a situation with his baby father, Mimi. But whatever, you feel me? And then right after they were real public with their relationship, she wrote a song called Yellowbone, and with that song, she's caused a lot of people trying to counsel her because it was like she was saying that because she was of a lighter complexion, that's why the dude chose her over this is alleged. I'm not saying that y'all know everything in the show is alleged. I'm not saying this was her intention, but I'm just saying this is how the people looked at it. This from what I understand. But what she was saying was he chose the lighter complected woman, allegedly, over the darker complected woman, allegedly. So now she's out here trying to prove that she does have African roots. You heard me? What she stated at first was that she was 40% West African, but then she changed it up and now she's saying that she is 39% West African and that the last percentages that she gave was wrong. And I mean, you gotta watch what you say. I don't really care if she's Dominican. I don't really care if she has most people have what y'all don't understand is most people in the world have African heritage. It's just what it is. You feel me? Like we are the original man. So of course she got some African DNA. It is what it is. But you just gotta watch how you move, baby girl. Everybody not gonna be cool with you saying little things that they feel is crazy. Everybody ain't with that. You gotta just watch how you move. But check this out real quick.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Oh, you already know what it is. It's King Knox. You tune in right now with Queen Labora Lee. Yeah, we riding. It's really popping. Hey, Ambitionly Music, podcast, radio. What's good?
You heard that, man. You heard him. You heard what he said. Welcome to the show. Welcome. If you here, show me some love. I'm gonna show you some love. Let me see who showed me some love. Okay, what's up, Aunt Sandy and my grandmother, the dedicated, loyal loved ones. I appreciate them. But anyway, so let's keep it moving. Yo, what is up with the game? Y'all trying to slide up in everybody's situation. I heard something about Tokyo Vanity. He tried to slide up in her situation. Now he out here trying to slide up in Latoya Luckett situation because he done heard that she, single. I don't think she's single though, game. I think you got it messed up because the last I heard, her husband was trying to work it out. So I think you need to chill out on that one. But and chill out, period. Do you already got enough woes and troubles? You just need to chill out somewhere. The game crazy, yo. This dude is nuts. Chill out. Stop trying to slide on people's DMs, adding people and stuff. Behave yourself. Shoot. And let Latoya live because she just had the baby. She gotta get her mental state of being together. She don't got time for you right now. She gotta take care of them babies she got right now. Chill out. All right. I did have some footage for I'm gonna share that real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna share that real quick. I do have some footage that y'all can watch from the D'Angelo situation, which I think is dope. Okay. I forgot I had this footage here. Hold on. Hold on, Biz. Hold on. I got a little footage for y'all. I did have some footage for y'all tonight. I thought I was playing with myself. All right. That joint just popped off. Hold on. All right. Let's go. Oh, this was my joint back in the day. I ain't gonna play all of it because I don't want to get in trouble, but y'all see how he was rocking on the vibes he came with. He looked healthy. He looked good. Let me turn the audio off and I'll just show y'all the audio, the visual. But he looked good. He looked healthy. He looked like he focused. That's what I'm talking about, champ. That's how you're supposed to come in, looking healthy and happy and focused. You got your set put together. It's bumping off. You see Ciroc everywhere, but y'all do know they sponsor the joint. But he looked happy and healthy. You feel me? And they did it in a dope ass setting because they did it at the Apollo. Look at the back. You can see where they got the seating, the seats up the top and on the balcony. It looked good. It's a good look. I like that, D'Angelo. Keep up the good work. That's all I'm saying. Keep up the good work, baby. Yeah, I can't show y'all all of the audio all of the time. Like I have to really get permission from said parties before I could do it. Well, on this podcast, not so much on the radio station. The radio station, I kind of can do what I want because I got a license to do so, but not on a podcast. YouTube be on one. But I'm about to share this one because she had me tripping. Let me pause this real quick. But YouTube be on one, not so much Facebook, but kind of Facebook. If you play too much music, it's weird. I can't even explain that. But one of my fave gangster, like one woman that I can attest to. I done read up. I know about her family. I know where they came from. A lot of people only know her as Waka Flocka mother, but if you know about Bibi from NYC, Queens to be exact, that's her brother. He's an OG, but she an OG in her own right. She was doing shit. She his big sister, so she was out there doing her thing, and he was out there doing his thing. And the family, the Anthony family, the Anthony, because I want to say it correct, the Anthony family been on doing their thing. They known for doing their thing. But I'm gonna share this real quick because this story kind of had me tripping. She speak on a couple of things, and I feel like we should listen and talk about it. So we are. Where we at on time? We good. Let's talk about it, Dad. What we talk about, baby? Listen to this. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my sound together.
Okay, when I was booking her out, she's like, Dad, I need 2 rooms. But the 2 rooms wasn't for him because she would get dressed in the other room.
And listen, she talking about Nick.
I didn't know that they went together. I never knew until I never knew that her Safari was going together. Yeah, I thought Safari was either. I thought Safari was a gay guy. Yeah, she was yeah. And he was a helper. She never showed. Yeah, listen. We went when I was booking her out. She's like, Dad, I need 2 rooms. But the 2 rooms wasn't for him because she would get dressed in the other room.
Now,
But Safari was, I didn't know that they were together.
If you didn't see this episode right here,
he took, I never
hold
knew
on. That was a light clip. I got the other one though. This is not the one I wanted to show y'all. This is a light clip, but I know where the one is that I wanted to share. But again, remember what I'm telling you. If you don't know about who Deb Antony is, Deb is the reason why you got a Waka Flocka. First of all, she birthed that dude, right? Deb is the reason why you got a Nicki Minaj. She managed her, and she put her in situations that were more beneficial to her. Let me see if this is the one. Deb is the reason why you have a Gucci Mane. You feel me? Oh, that's not the one. Deb is the reason why. You feel me? So if you have any respect, and on a marketing standpoint, Deb is one of the originators of the Dollar album. You sell the album for $1, you get 1 million people to buy it, you got $1 million. She coined that concept. So we ain't gonna play with Deb like she not a gangster, and she was a gangster in them streets too. Just talk about it. She was a gangster in them streets, but basically she expressed a lot during that podcast. I personally watched Drink Champs a lot because Nori, that's always been my man. We on the run eating like Nori been my man, but I like him in the media aspect as well. And Joe Budden's a little bit sometimes. Sometimes he get on my nerves, but I watched the podcast, so I felt honored to be able to catch that one. So if you haven't seen that one, it's basically a podcast with Deb, Bibby on here, and a couple of other people, and they talking about their experiences because they have a documentary that just touched. It was like, well, it's a series, a documentary series, and it's called Hip Hop Uncovered. So if you got a chance, go check that out too. So but she basically broke down a lot in that interview. She talked about the situation with Nicki leaving her. She said Gucci was the last one, but with all of them leaving, and how she felt about how they left her. So it was a lot to talk about. A lot that she talked about with Nori and them, and it was dope. It's a lot of other gangsters that's on that panel as well. So go check that out. And they kind of tie in how the streets and the music industry connect, basically. So go check that out. Now, guess what? Not to go back to we ain't watching no more diverse situation as far as D'Angelo, but did y'all know that the setup really was supposed to be D'Angelo versus Maxwell? So I find that crazy. That's interesting. Now, I try not to go into this situation. Well, I tried not to go into this situation too much until it was like something that was really about to go down. But apparently, the young lady who accused T.I. of putting a gun to her head is now suing T.I. and Tiny and Shekinah Joe for defamation of character. Defamation. An attorney representing multiple women alleging violent sex crimes by the couple to hold a virtual press conference in Atlanta. Yo, I don't know what, but I'm looking at the court documents and I'll show you. I got these courtesy of Jasmine Brand. Thank you very much, ma'am. I appreciate it. Keep the people abreast. You make sure everybody knows what's going on. But here is the court document. I'm gonna show it to y'all on my screen. There's no audience. I don't have to worry about that. I'm showing it to y'all on my screen. Here is the court document. Let's see if I can. Okay, so This is the court document, right? Nah, I like it better this way. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm gonna tell y'all what's on it. It says Sabrina Peterson is the alleged plaintiff, and she filed it in the state of California for the county of Los Angeles. So she ain't playing. She ready to get. It's about to be lit. And as you can see here, the two people that she's going against, the versus, is Clifford Harris, and or AKA Ti, and Tamika Harris, AKA Tiny, and Shakana Anderson. And then you don't know who Shakana is. Shakana is the hairdresser that be hanging with Tiny and stuff, and she done, got a little fame on her own, from hanging with Tiny. But allegedly, the plaintiff is claiming great mental and physical and nervous pain and suffering. So, yeah, she looked like she going in and she get ready to make their life hell. So they better watch out, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, listen. So, Dame Dash, I don't know what's good. I can't even see how these two are still beefing because they've been beefing, going through this child support situation for a long time now. And yeah, but apparently he threatened Rachel Roy's lawyer, because they having a dispute about him being late for child support. So you know, and then Dame just had this new baby, so he probably like, dang, get off my back, let me live. I mean, take care of your children, of course, but some of y'all be bitter and angry for no reason. All right, let's see where we at here. I got more for y'all. Give me a second. Like, everything don't have to be a bitter dispute. You feel me? Sometimes you could just level that out. Just understand that the greater cause is the babies. You feel me? Once you had that understanding, you could pretty much get through just about anything. But you have to understand first that it's about the babies. Um, that's not saying y'all always gonna like each other. It's just y'all gotta understanding that the babies come first. And so y'all put y'all dislike or disdain for each other aside to make sure it's about the babies first. So I think that's where that needs to lie. But I don't know, I look a little ugly. All right, so let's move on. So Ice Cube says that Warner Brothers refuses to make more Friday sequels. So maybe that's, what I mean. But he said, let's see. Ice Cube said, "Free Friday from the jaws of Warner Brothers, who refuses to make more sequels. They have hijacked the happiness of the culture." So apparently that's why we ain't see no more Friday movies. They was trying to do a cartoon. I'm aware of that. That's why we ain't see no more, y'all, because Warner Brothers ain't letting that happen. Apparently, allegedly, that's what Ice Cube said. I'm just repeating what that man said. I don't know. I'm not there. I don't know what Warner Brothers is doing, but I'm just saying. Oh, so guess what, y'all? This kind of made me happy a little bit. I don't know if it's going to have the same appeal, but hopefully, because this was a fun time in my life. So the Source Awards will be returning in 2022. Apparently, allegedly, what they said, after a 17-year hiatus. Let me say that again. For y'all babies that was born in the 70s, y'all babies that was born in the 80s, and some of y'all born in the 90s. Listen, the Source Awards will return in 2022 after a 17-year hiatus. The awards are coming back. According to reports, the Source Awards will be making a return after it ended in 2004. The Source Awards was an annual award show for the Source magazine and website that was geared towards both hip hop and R&B music genres. I'm excited for that. I hope that's really what's going on. I promise you, I'd be happy about that. That'll make me all the way happy, y'all. It would. I might start watching award ceremonies again. If you don't know, the Source Awards is when Suge was trying to call himself calling Puffy Card and all that. Yeah, I'm with it. A lot of stuff used to jump off at the Source Awards. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, so next thing, because then I gotta show my people some love. Aretha Franklin's estate comes to an agreement with the IRS on the singer's 7.8 million tax debt. You heard me. She had a 7.8 million tax debt. So the agreement they came to an agreement. The IRS previously alleged that the singer owed a vast amount of unpaid taxes and penalties that racked up from 2010 to 2017. Damn. Rita said, I ain't paying y'all shit. The entity and Aretha Franklin's four sons who haven't been able to access the money from her estate thanks to the IRS tax debt is now coming to an agreement. Damn, Rita, you weren't paying them niggas shit. While the Sons have yet to confirm that Aretha Franklin owed nearly $8 million, because I told y'all it was $7.8 million, they asked for an agreement with the IRS where they could pay $800,000 right away. So they trying to work it out, but dang, Aretha says she is not paying y'all nothing. She don't care what y'all say. She when she was alive, she was like, I ain't paying y'all jack. Y'all just had to go ahead to get over it. I'm not paying y'all nothing. And she didn't, because now they fighting about it now with the IRS. And that's kind of a hard fight because you fighting the government. You're not just fighting somebody else that say they entitled to the money. You fighting the federal government over monies that they say that is owed to them. So the fact that they could come to a settlement is crazy. All right. So Tyrese baby mama, I'm gonna share this one. Tyrese, his ex-wife, but really, and baby mama, she got something she wanna say to us. So we're gonna listen to what she got to say. Let's see what she's talking about.
God alone. It doesn't matter who you're with. And I think women make a lot of like athletes and entertainers and wanting to be with these certain kind of guys, and we've got into the high value men thing and everything like that. I'm not saying these guys are bad, but you have to also understand these guys are self-made men. There's a lot of women, that want these men, right? So at the end of the day, these men are accustomed to getting their way. And because they're the men dating somebody famous. No. No, I would not.
All right, so what she feels is that you should not date famous men. I'm gonna just say it's hard on both ends. It's not just hard for famous men. I mean, women to date famous men, but it's also hard for men to date famous women. Why? Because it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle that they have become accustomed to, and in that lifestyle, it's always they're gonna get whatever they want, and they're not gonna really worry about your feelings. I believe that without dating a celebrity, to be honest. I believe that. Um, I mean, in any relationship anyway, you want to be with somebody who want their way. Um, the whole key is finding somebody that is ready to work with you and compromise and understand that just like they want their way, you want your way too. But yeah, I couldn't imagine it being easy to date a celebrity. Like how? First of all, their schedules is crazy. It's just a lot in that situation. When you dating a celebrity, you gotta know it's gonna be some bullshit. And then we talking about this nigga is Tyrese, so he in movies, he done made music, so he done been in both industries. I don't Tyrese. Tyrese. You know, he probably on his one tip. So it is what it is. You don't know what the one tip is, you probably don't need to know what the one tip is anyway. Also, Neo not here for nobody talking about his business either. All right, so it's been something of what do I want to call it? It's been something of a craziness with Neo and his wife and his baby mama. Because a long time ago, I'm gonna tell you all the story. A long time ago, when he was still with his baby mama, she alleges that he made her get her tubes tied so that she couldn't get pregnant again because he didn't want any more babies. And then fast forward a little time past, and he meets his current wife, and he gets with her. He gets her pregnant. He marries her, gets her pregnant. They have two babies together. And so a lot of people was like, "Oh, what's up with that? Why is it that you made this girl do this, but you not making your wife do the same thing? We thought you didn't want no more kids." Which is what I'm gonna say to this is, as his baby mother, she had a choice. You feel me? She could have said, "All right, yeah." He probably said, "You gonna get your tubes tied, or we not gonna be together no more." That's a choice that you have to make. And there also was always a corrective situation of getting your tubes untied. You feel me? But she could have made a decision as a grown ass woman that I'm not going to tell you what to tell me what to do. Let you tell me what to do with my reproductive system, because at the end of the day, this is my system. You feel me? But she made the choice. Now, maybe his intent was very selfish, and if that's what he really did tell her, yeah, that's a little selfish. You feel me? You want me to? Why don't you get a vasectomy, and then you won't have to have no more kids? Get a vasectomy. But she chose to do what she did, and then it didn't work out, and he got with somebody else. But what I'm saying about him getting with the other person, just because how she reacted to him saying that that's what he wanted, is not the same way that means his wife reacted to it. But a lot of people took that shit. They took that shit to heart. They took it personal. Specifically, a few YouTubers. But one YouTuber, for certain, he was not here to play with her. So she stayed in her little comments. Let's listen to this. Hold on. I'm gonna put y'all on real quick to what she said, and then we're gonna discuss it a little bit further. Hold on. Okay, let's get this on the screen, and then we're gonna bring in her sound.
Neo is so trash. He's having baby number 5 with his wife Crystal. But like everything about him is just like there's such Libra vibes. Indecisive. Don't know what can't make up his mind. I don't understand the video about Neo because literally I've came to the conclusion today. I always kind of knew it, but I think that I really came to the conclusion today that like Neo is trash. Neo is so trash. He's having baby number 5 with his. We're talking about Neo and his trifling ways. It all started with Mr. Independent, y'all. He got really up and then just went on a over spree. Like Neo is the epitome of you gotta watch. He is the epitome of you can't, bruh. You can't let
Now y'all see
Neo
what
leave
Neo
you for
posted,
nothing.
whatever she
Okay,
said.
you have to watch him because he will you over in your face, smile in your face, and walk out the door and go tell a news organization that y'all getting a divorce. He's like that. Okay. We're talking about Neo and his
So he had a few choice words for her. I see I'm not perfect, and apparently this woman is. Yeah, because dang, like, you going in on this man like you know him. I'm assuming that she is the first wave of attack from some perfect clan of people that have decided to wage war against me and all of my imperfections. He is such a Libra, though, because this is some Libra shit to say. I wouldn't know I'm a Libra. But here's the thing, mama. Nobody's perfect. And like I just broke down all of that shit, she had the opportunity to say, no, I'm not letting you tell me what to do with my reproductive. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna allow you to tell me what to do with my body. She could have very well said that. And who's to say he didn't say that to his wife? And his wife was like, fuck you. No, I'm not doing that. I'm having my baby. I'm not getting nothing tied. If I get pregnant again, I'm going to have it. And who's to say she ain't say that? You don't know what was going on at the time. You don't know what was going on in that man's head or in that woman's head. And they are a married couple, and that is their business if they want to reproduce. That is between one man, one woman. Mind your business. Just mind your business. I don't have nothing to do with you. But check this out.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Labora Lee, aka K. It's me, and I am the host of Ambitiously the Podcast. I need y'all to tune in every Monday night at 9:30 for Media Monday, where we discuss trending topics. And you can tune in every Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. for Wet Wednesdays, where the adults come to play. Find us on our Facebook page or our YouTube page, Ambitiously the Podcast. And if you can't watch either one, you can download us on all streaming sites.
Let me tell y'all, I love my theme music. Okay, what you heard, I love it. I love my theme music. But anyway, so we getting close to the time. So I'm gonna get ready to show my love because y'all already know I show my love all day, every time I do a podcast. I'm showing them love. My listener audience because they show me a lot of love. And the list just keeps growing. So I'm gonna show them all the love that I can. Let's talk about it. You already know how I do. I go city from country, and then city for city. All right. So shout out to the United States, always showing a girl love. Thank you, home, my beautiful country. Thank you. Be crazy stuff going on here, but I ain't going to deny like I don't love my country because I do. France. Shout out to France. Man, I'm still working on it, France. But COVID got us messed up. But we got a love affair nobody knows about. Germany. Shout out to Germany. I want to go. I told y'all last podcast. I heard y'all have a good time in Germany, and I'm all for it. The Netherlands. I know it's in the Netherlands, and I'm trying to get there too. The Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines. Yay, yay. Australia. Thank you for the love. Mexico. Thank you for the love. And Canada. Thank you for the love. Now we gotta go city by city because y'all already know I'm showing all of y'all love, and there's some new stuff from here. And it's dope. So France, y'all know I do not play with the name of the city, but we do know the city is in France. I love y'all. I love how y'all always come back and creep up real quick and be like, bam, we number 2. Nope, we number 1. I love y'all. Thank y'all. San Jose, California. Thank you. Day ones. Y'all too. It'd be between you and France. I'm telling you. Columbus, Ohio. Thank you for the love. I see y'all creeping. Washington, D.C., and Virginia, the DMV. Thank you for the love. I appreciate y'all so much. Baltimore, Maryland. Thank you for the love. North Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you for the love. Norton Shores, Michigan. Thank you for the love. Ashburn, Virginia. Thank you for the love. Boardman, Oregon. Thank you for the love. Shout out to Philly. Thank you, Philly, for the love. I appreciate you so much. I'm not going to play with the name of this city either because if I can't pronounce it, I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to tell you where it's at. It's in South Highland. Shout out to South Highland for the love. Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to the ATL for the love. Thank you. Chicago, Illinois. Thank you to the Chi. Chicago, Illinois. Thank you for the love. McKinney, Texas. Thank you for the love. Pikesville, Maryland. Thank you for the love. Essex, Maryland. Thank you for the love. Randallstown, Maryland. Thank you for the love. Astor, Florida, thank you for the love. San Juan, Metro Manila, because there's always a thriller in Manila. Thank you for the love. Berlin, thank you for the love. Munich, Bavaria, thank you for the love. Gunzenhausen, Bavaria, thank you for the love. Bavaria, I can't Bavaria. I'm gonna get it right. I'm sorry. Thank you for the love. Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, thank you for the love. Morelos, I'm not going to say the first part, but thank you, Mexico, for the love. Chesapeake, Virginia, thank you for the love. St. Peters, Missouri, thank you for the love. Chandler, Arizona, thank you for the love. Richmond Hill, Ontario, thank you for the love. Tabasco, Mexico, thank you for the love. Gaithersburg, Maryland, thank you for the love. I'm going to try this out, North Highland. Volendam, North Highland, thank you for the love. Fresco, Texas, thank you for the love. Stonecrest, Georgia, thank you for the love. Miami, shout out to Miami, thank you for the love. Birmingham, Michigan, thank you for the love. Suitland, Maryland, thank you for the love. Claremont, North Carolina, thank you for the love. Clemens, North Carolina, thank you for the love. Ferndale, finally found you, thank you for the love. Aspen Hill, Maryland, thank you for the love. Columbus, Georgia, thank you for the love. Norwood, Ohio, thank you for the love. Plainville, Indiana, thank you for the love. Gravesend, New York, thank you for the love. And finally, last but not least, Reading, Pennsylvania. Thank you for the love. Y'all, every one of you guys are very special. Everybody who, go and download the podcast. Again, I never tell my numbers, but I'll tell you where they're coming from. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning into this podcast and listening to me be messy on Mondays and now salacious on Wednesdays. And then thank you for listening to Smoke Break. Those interviews mean a lot to me. That's just a segment in Ambitiously the podcast, but I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in and, taking the time to listen to little old me. I appreciate you so much. I really, 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 really do. And it is what it is. So let's talk about like the changes that's to come to this podcast, because I think it's very important for everybody to understand what is happening. Now, I told y'all I wanted to change some things up as far as Wet Wednesday. Mondays is still Media Monday. We still in everybody business on Monday. We're gonna keep that up. Wet Wednesdays, because it's Wet Wednesday, I feel like it should be more salacious. So we're gonna have more intimate conversations. We're gonna tap into some things that people sometimes are afraid to speak about. The things that are sometimes to many people very taboo, we're going to talk about all of that. But it's all going to happen on Wet Wednesdays. Maybe in the middle of the week, you can get you some because you listen to the podcast and we gave some tips and some pointers and stuff. I'm going to have guests and all that for Wet Wednesdays. And then they understood with the question, we're going to have those kind of things and then we're going to talk about it. You can't be afraid of intimacy. Intimacy is the greatest form of, adult love between two people. So we're not going to be afraid of it. We're going to actually just jump right in and see where it goes. And then smoke break can still be smoke break, but smoke break doesn't have a specific day. I probably would never do it at 9:30 on a Friday though, but I could do it on a Tuesday. I could do it on a Wednesday, Saturday, or a Sunday. And I could do it on Friday. It just has to be early. You know what I mean? I can't let those times intersect. My baby be doing her podcast on Friday. So, it is what it is. But, and then like I said, I'm still working on a few other projects. I just don't want to rush into them. I don't want to just be jumping all the way out there. I need it to make sense. So it's some things to come. So stay tuned, get ready, and rock with the girl. That's all I'm saying. Stay tuned, get ready, and rock with the girl. And we're going to have some fun. That's all I'm going to say to that. Y'all, I told y'all, I don't know why today I just was so exhausted. And I slept good last night. I had a good sleep last night. I don't know what was going on. But check this out real quick.
You're listening to Ambitiously Music, where the culture is life.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, don't worry. All of these podcasts, they not all up because there's a lot of them that I got to put up there, but all of them will be loaded onto the station so you can catch the podcast if you're not catching it here. But then you can go over there to the station, which is Ambitiously music.online. You could go there, you could get a good read, check out a good dope article about things that are music related, politics. It's a mixture over there, but you can read a dope ass article while you're listening to some good ass music, or perhaps you want to catch back up with the podcast. You can listen to that there as well. So it's a mixture of things over there, but it all comes back down to the culture. Know that. So it is what it is. All right, y'all. We getting, it's about that time. I told you guys I'm extremely exhausted today. I've been yawning all day, and it's not like I did the most, but no, my body just didn't feel like doing too much. So I didn't even do my makeup, and y'all know I usually come on here and try to get it together and have my face all beat. But today was one of them days where I really just didn't feel like it, so I didn't, you know. But I came through. I was here. I did what I'm supposed to do. So what I need y'all to do for me is this. Please like, share, and subscribe if you are on YouTube. If you are watching this show and it's on Facebook, all you gotta do is go to the page Ambitiously Depart. Well, no, it's Ambitiously on Facebook. Just go to Ambitiously, like that page, and if you don't want to like that page, just click the like button right now because it don't cost you nothing to just like this podcast. Do that for me. I would greatly appreciate the support. Matter of fact, I'm telling y'all, like I need all of y'all support. So please do that for me. And I would appreciate it if you did. And I'm sure you love the next time I do the podcast, which is Wednesday, and we got some more salacious shit to talk about. Because we go talk about it. And it's just what it is. So I want y'all to listen to this real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and say my final good night. And then that's what it is. All right, we're gonna stop that right there. We ain't gonna play the whole thing. I already told y'all what time it is. The girl gotta get some rest. I am sleepy. I had to get some juice in myself. And this is how I've been keeping myself up alert. Kiwi, strawberry, Arizona. That little burst of sugar helps because I don't really do too much sugar these days. Like even I drink coffee, but I don't put sugar in it. I only put cream in there. So, it is what it is. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get off of here. I appreciate those who tuned in. I appreciate those who will tune in the future. Hopefully, I'm going to keep doing it and see where it goes. I appreciate each and every one of you, though. I'm going to sleep because I am sleepy. Good night.